Hello, everybody. I was like, I'm muted still. Okay, got it. Got it. At least I got it without... Oops. I might have messed this up. Oopsies. Okay, let's try that. See, Dust Bunny left me a message there. I'm feeling a lot better. I got to sleep last night. But I'm still tired. And hungry. Today I just want my energy back. So we're harvesting our corn in game. There's 2 fields of corn. I started that a little bit. There's a couple other contracts that we can do for harvesting as well. So how are you doing today, Dust Bunny? Pretty good yield here from the corn. So I'm going to buy the corn dryer. Probably have come to debt for it. We need a tank that then cools methane or propane. One of those. So we have to buy that as well. And then install the production leasing. We're kind of roleplay that we're leasing the popcorn factory. Old part of the ketchup factory that's not being used, so we're gonna lease it out from the ketchup factory. They're in the same building. Doing pretty good, that's good to hear. Did you see the new mod that came out today for... what was it called? Supermarket Productions? And that screams me. If anybody looks at that mod, you should think of me right away. I am going to have to figure out where and when I use that mod. I think it will be a different playthrough on a different map. I might wait. But there's like 50 new recipes. Or something like that. Whole bunch of new stuff in those productions. Hey Charles, how is it going? Welcome in. So I am so excited about that. And there's like egg fried rice in there. So one of the fried rices I was thinking of, this has like so many new productions. So I have to figure out what map. Like how far I want to do with Alma before I switch over to a new map and do that. I don't want to do it on my single player. I mean I could, but I'm gonna need help doing that. I want to be like, the goal is that we have to do all the productions in that mod. So like I definitely would need help in a single player. I couldn't do that by myself. So I'll have to figure out what I want to do there. GPS is not enabled. There we go. Multitasking here. You just finished going on a walk with the pup. I was gonna walk earlier, but I can't figure out if it's gonna rain or not rain, so that's kind of how it is right now. Okay. Just finishing up something here for the trucking channel. Give this to one. So when I'm at home, there we go, and I'm not on the road with him, he'll record videos, then he'll tell me where he recorded videos. I'll make the little animated map for him, and I upload it and send it to him. He downloads it, and then he edits the video and puts it in there, renders it on the road. Because you can't do it on the weekend. That'd be too many videos to edit and render, so... Yeah. It's kind of teamwork and to make those maps. Well, that's what we've been doing. When I'm on the road with him, I still do the maps. So I just hand him my phone and he plugs it into the laptop and gets it off of there. I don't have to upload it anywhere. Okay. Let's just fold the header. I like that this header folds. I think it's fabulous that it folds. So I realized that we are maxed out on room here. I like the texture of the corn. Okay. For goat milk, this production can't take any more goat milk. And I know we're now getting buffalo and dairy cow milk too. So I might have to do something about that. That is one interesting GPS, but we shall... Oh. I've been having to turn off the GPS lines, because I like them off, but then I can't see them when we start. I know it's not activated, I'm just getting it set up here. And as always, this is multiplayer PC only, but anybody's welcome to join. Yeah, tall the corn is. Does it feel... doesn't feel that tall when you're in the combine, but a little bit. Like when you're like this, it really looks tall. I like the texture of it in FS25. So I'm hoping that we can get enough dry corn that makes it worth the popcorn factory. Because the map maker hasn't put it so you can do cornbread or anything yet. At least as far as I know. Kinda hoping there'll be updates from our maps this week for Gonantel and Alma, but haven't seen anything. I saw there's a mod that lets you put rice on regular fields. And I'm debating if I want to install that or not, because that is what I wanted to do with this field of rice. To begin with, is not have to put it on a special rice field. So I was kind of looking up realistically if you need to flood the rice or not, and it depends on soil type and all that. And moisture level and all that. This little bug flying around. I have a screen door open so little bugs get in here. So I'm trying to figure out if I want to install that mod. And then I can kind of rotate what's on the fields more easily instead of having dedicated rice field, or if that's not really realistic. Hey Gravy, how's it going? For now I'm just going to leave that one rice field and we're going to use it, but what if I want more than one rice field and keep rotating what crop is on it? Nothing much. That's okay sometimes. Honestly, some days it's okay if there's not that much going on. It's okay to be like, man, nothing eventful today. Oh, just got done eating dinner. Was dinner anything good, exciting? See if we can do. The rows are kind of curved. It's kind of weird field to do with GPS. Let's just do this. We'll figure it out after this. So there's another new mod that would help GPS lines not be deactivated when you're turning or reversing. Thought about that one, but I'm like, it's one more mod. And I don't need to be adding more and more mods. I want less mods, not more mods. I don't know if I've streamed last time or since I finished potatoes, but I did finish potatoes. Move those over. I got the greenhouse is tidied up and turned off for winter. That's something I've been trying to do, is a little bit more realistically not have my greenhouses activated when they wouldn't be. Wish there was a mod for that. I'm struggling with some of the pallets from that greenhouse not being able to be accepted anywhere. Pizza. I think you meant from your favorite Italian restaurant. Ooh, that sounds delicious. I like pizza. I don't like the heartburn it gives me. We tried a new place for pizza a couple weeks ago, and it didn't give me heartburn, so I was really happy about that. We're gonna be full here. Should just empty it. That'll work out. There we go. I'm really happy with this corn harvest. I don't know if we're gonna plant things on here. I don't know what can be planted in October. Or if we're just gonna wait till spring. Might be better just to wait till springtime. I would like to do sunflowers and more corn, I think. Sunflower or canola. Maybe some canola oil, maybe some sunflower oil. I also need corn for the corn dryer. Now you can do barley or wheat. Yeah, okay, so if we wait till springtime, corn we can do in April. Oh, and sunflower we can do in March. But I do get some sunflowers from the greenhouse, but I would like to do a whole bunch of them. So what do we have? We have barley on this field and some canola on this field. And so if we do one field of sunflower, one field of corn, that'd be good, and then some more rice. And I would love to be able to buy another field, but they're expensive on this map. Like, this would be the next one here. It's like $136,000. And this one is like $358,000. That one's 160,000. Yeah, so 137,000 is for that. Basically the next one. It's debatable if I want to do that and go into debt, or if I want to at least get half the money before I go take out the loan for the rest of it. We're not in debt right now, but I do have to buy, like I said, the corn dryer, tank. I want to buy the oil mill, get that started. So we'll be into debt by the end of the stream. I wonder if I want to make this field a little bit bigger. I could plow a little bit around the edge, get a little bit bigger, if I just want to leave it the way it is. I should leave it the way it is, at least on this end. Maybe by the road we can do another row. Not sure if it's worth it. Yeah, it would be like one pass there. I don't think it's worth doing that. This one's pretty much maxed out in size. We still have a lot of hay, so I don't think I need to worry about that next year at all for the cows or goats or sheep. Or buffalo. Okay, all those animals. Take a look here. So the bakery, he only has apple pie. He hasn't done the cornbread or pumpkin pie or anything else yet. I think the greenhouse I have put down, I haven't activated it. That one. I can do apples in it, yeah. But then I need to do sugar. So I'm kind of wondering if I want to do that, or will that be a long-term goal? And originally I knew he had like lemon for lemonade. He doesn't have that in the map yet either. So I can do this eventually, but yeah, hopefully it updates it soon. Okay, this did not take too long to do the corn. Corn header up. A little bit too close. See if we can get it all into here or not. Oh, it's 100% full right now. Okay. Good deal. Go take this over to the corn dryer and see how much we have to do for loan. Buy it. I really like these greenhouses that you can make them look winterized like that. Or not really winterized, but you know, that's what I call it. Really cute. How am I doing today? I'm doing a lot better. How are you doing? Welcome in. Doing pretty good. That's good to hear. So this should be the corn dryer right here. See if we can figure out where to buy it. Maybe on this side. Buy it. 100,000. Ooh, ouch. Okay, where's the loan button? I could lease it, but I mean, lease it for 273 bucks a day. I wonder if that's actually more worth it. Because then you're not paying for what is that, corn harvest season? Yeah, let's just do that. I like that thought of it better. Why buy something when you can just lease it and then someone else can lease it after me and try their corn too? That's how we're gonna do it. We have to buy some propane. Okay, we're gonna go grab the rest of the corn. And there is a modded trailer they put in game 4, the propane. So we'll do that, and then we'll activate that for corn. I don't know, once it's dry, if it can be stored in a silo, or how is it dealt with afterwards. I would like it if it would go back into a silo, but I might need a multi-fruit silo and then that gets buggy. Hey, why not? How are you doing? I probably won't put this away because I think there's another corn or sunflower harvest I was gonna do for a contract. I'll bring it over here to repair it right now. Repair this for 10 bucks. Yeah, we'll do that. 44 bucks. Yeah, that's pretty cheap. We'll do that. I'll just wash it because I like to keep things clean. I still don't have it used to paint for how expensive it is. I don't want to paint things for how expensive it is. Okay, let's go back and put this corn into the corn dryer. Yeah, so I might end up having to lease the actual dairy as well. Oh, you guys have your coffee cups out. I could go with some tea right now. The last few days I've been doing chai tea, but icing it, put it over ice. It's been kind of nice and refreshing. I still like the little chicken coop I made there. Turned out really cute. And my little shortcut here comes in so handy. So, just over 50,000 liters of corn for those 2 fields. Is pretty decent. Bring this back and then go back to the store to get that tank for propane. So we have some spinach I have to drop off. And we have reserved beets or something over there. And pallets to get rid of as well. Need to find the gas pedal back up here. There we go. We will go ahead and buy the propane tank, or do we just lease it? We'll see how expensive it is. Doing okay? It's been a week for you, so doing okay is okay for everything for you right now. We'll take that as a good thing. All things considered. In here. Oh, I just gonna lease it because I don't need it sitting around here doing nothing. If you want to know what this little rectangular thing is, that is another bushel plus. It goes on the back of the harvester and the combine, and you get 10% increased yield if you calibrate it. I have one on the combine, and then this one is for when I borrow equipment. Another harvester. So we can use that on the borrowed equipment to increase our yield. And it just sits there when it's not in use. I think I know where to buy propane. We'll go see if I'm correct about this. I almost got hit by the train the other day when I was playing down here. It was funny but not funny at the same time. I think you can buy it over here by the gas station. Yeah, I think so. There we go. Probably fill it up a few times. We'll see how much we need to use. So 50 propane for 1,000 corn. Now I could sit here and do math. I will just do one tank. Like, if anybody can do math, go ahead and tell me how much propane I'll need, but I'm not sure. I want to do the math. drop it over here at the tanks, I believe, to fill it up. Maybe with one tank will be enough, maybe. And I'm just gonna be polite and drop it off over here to return it. Might as well when we're already this close. I did take the time to finish doing my license plates. So this just means it's 30 meters wide. And these are just HPR horsepower. How much horsepower it is. There's certain things I wish I could put license plates on, but I can't. But that is now organized as well. There we go, drying some corn. What contract do we want to do first? I want to kind of see if I need to borrow equipment or if we want to use our own equipment. Cultivating for $76,000 now. I don't think you can pay me enough for that. Sunflower field 1 over here. Corn, that's a very small field of corn. Soybean, that's a little bit bigger. No, we're not doing any of that. Spinach. Well, that's tempting, but that's the last resort, but that's going to take a while. Rather do these 3. Is that sunflower head are bigger than the header I currently have? Oh, ooh, that might be the 10 meter. I had the 12 meter. Okay. Wrong button. Okay. Let's take that contract. Let's take this one as well. Soybean, I'll leave that one just in case we don't get to it. I think we should be able to, but we just want to be careful. Which one do we want to do first? Corn. Sunflower. Corn, we have to go the long way around. Let's go ahead and do the corn one first, just get it out of the way. Sunflower will take a little bit longer. So we're starting to get so many sheep and goats that every day the point where the wool and the milk spawn is filled up. And Like I say, I can't do anything with the goat milk because maxed out for production. So I have to increase that. So that's doing pretty good. Nacho! Nacho should say hi to... Ooh, somebody just up to the channel. Okay. Next time I chase Scott, just to mess you up there. How's it going, Michael? Getting that corn harvest done here. Now we're doing some contracts. Maybe I'll make enough money that I can buy another field. Something I need to do. I'm doing a lot better. A lot better than I was the other day. I'll take it. Doing good? With a smiley face even. Ooh. Glad you're doing good, Michael. Still love how the fall colors look on Armin salmon. Really nice. Oh, 95. Yeah, you can keep that. I'm not ready for that temperature yet. It's gonna be pretty nice and warm this weekend here, they say. Which probably means we won't be around this weekend to stream as much. If it's nice and toasty, we might be out doing some hiking. Driving the RV around a little bit. Working in the RV, you know. Taking advantage of the good weather. I do have the fan on and the door open, so it's getting pretty nice during the days in order to do that. Ah, it says cooled down and about to rain. Makes sense. We got a woof woof and a bark bark. Hoping you'll see the little piglets at the farm. Kind of feel bad for these little pigs. They're stuck on the farm over here. Nobody take care of them. To be fair, I didn't know they were up here when I first started the map. Now there's just pigs stuck up here. Okay, there's no little piglets. Apparently they're just big fat ones. With a weird salad bunker barn. I don't know, that was weird looking. Okay, how far in? All the way? Okay. It's quite a ways to go for this cornfield. I like driving through the little water here. It's pretty cool. I always bring the combine all the way over here. Quite the drive. Let's go ahead and fold this up. There. Makes it a little bit easier. Take the other way there? Why not? Be a little scenic. I don't know if one way's faster than the other, but not the same. I'll even try to do in-cab view, see how much my computer hates me for it. I know if I set up like driver assist mod, or even program this one to kind of drive itself there, it'd be a lot easier, but why pay somebody else to do it? Not making that much money. It has a really good feel to it. Gravel road, hilly terrain, crops, fall leaves. An elevator in the background. Yeah, it's really peaceful and beautiful. Are we gonna make it across the bridge? We should with this. YouTube says there's 8 people watching and 8 likes. So everybody's coming and hit the like button on the way in. Appreciate that. Nine people. Oh, 9 likes. Well, that was a good reminder. Was it? Appreciate that. Some people need to be around. Yep. Fair enough, right? I know. I usually try to before I even chat, but it takes a while to get into that habit. 'Cause I still have those tram lines on for when I installed precision farming, and then when I deactivate it, it's still like that. Yeah. Are you streaming tonight, Nacho, or tomorrow? I can't remember what days you stream on. Oh, that's a bumpy railroad crossing there. I do not trust myself to make this corner without going out of cab. GTA tomorrow night. Awesome. I'm not sure if we'll do a train tomorrow or not. Ooh. I was wondering how that would look in cab. See what this one does. Feels like you had airtime almost. That's pretty cool. And this would almost be a good map challenge for me, is to force myself to in cab view. I know there's a mod that helps with that, but oh, that would be hard for me. Yeah, we had rainy weather for our holiday weekend up here, Michael. It's time of year it is for that, right? I see it as a good thing because it keeps the forest fires away. GPS lines, come back, GPS, there we go. Super Puppy, long time no see, how's it going? How have you been, Super Puppy? Keeping busy? Oh, you guys had a tornado go through? I know there's been quite a few of them lately. Oh, it missed your town? Well, that's good. I definitely have been keeping ears open for how bad the weather's been getting down that way. A little crazy. Trying to get to hide that. Okay, now it's not going to. Okay. I'll have to hide the GPS lines. Maybe it won't do it. I activated it, maybe it won't do it. Oh well. I'm going back to bed, maybe. Is that what you've been doing? It's just hanging out in bed? Hopefully you're feeling well. Hopefully that's not the reason why you're in bed. I don't think it's really fair to dox other people either, Michael. Because you remember where somebody lives. Thank you. You don't know why you've been getting tornadoes? Well, it's just the time of year for you guys to get tornadoes. And then once that's done, then comes hurricane season. It's just, I don't know. Okay, Super Puppy, thanks for dropping in. Hopefully it won't be too long before we see you again. Enjoy nap time or bedtime or whatnot. I'm just gonna nod and agree to that, Michael. It's something I'm not too knowledgeable on, so I'll just agree. 91% full, so we should just bring this over here quickly and fill it up. I wasn't expecting to be 91% full for this field. Went around once. Hey, Dirty R, how's it going? That might have to be something you learn about, make a video about then, Michael. Doing well? That's good. Doing a lot better here. Still trying to find all the missing energy, but feeling a lot better. I'm just gonna do every other row because I don't know how full I'm gonna get, so we should do that. So Gravy, do you guys ever find spring weather over there, or are you still experiencing winter weather? I know last time we talked about weather, it still seemed kind of cold for your area. So I'm assuming that means they don't know what to classify it as, Michael. They'll probably update it later once I know. This again. Might have to turn off GPS. It says reset it. I could probably try that as well. So that's 31% for that one line. That's pretty decent. I'm still gonna show GPS lines. That's fine. Where are we delivering this? So this one goes to Granny. Oh, that's that one. Okay, they both go to Granny's farm shop. Okay. $11 people watching and 11 likes. Appreciate that. This is multiplayer. You can feel free to join if you're on PC. All the mods are mod hub friendly, but they're not all console friendly, so you do have to be on a PC. Hey Ruth, how's it going? Welcome in. I'm pretty good here. However, seeing some corn for a contract right now. You're 63% full. Let's do one more line here. Going okay? We'll take that. Doing okay is doing better than horrible. So, we'll take that. We're getting educated by Michael about tornadoes today. Yeah, see, it kind of makes sense to me, Michael, what I was thinking. I kind of don't know what's going on because it's kind of an area, yeah. Gravy says too cold still. 2 or 3 days. It was the warmest. Yeah, it was 60 or 70, or 60 or 67. That was back in the 40s. Boy. I never realized how long it took your area to feel nice and cozy and warm. We're just gonna do this row because we're probably gonna get full here. And this row is the closest to the trailer, so. Gonna be full here. There we go. I still like the wear and tear, like the tires, how they look on the field like that. So they deform the ground. No, see, Michael, you say the heat is coming there, so you already have the heat there. You can't have the heat coming there when it's already there. I was like, I'm not gonna let you tell me otherwise, Michael. Okay, it says it's 21 here right now. Celsius, in case anybody doesn't know, I do everything in Celsius up here. Well, it looks like we might get like 27 to 30 degrees on Sunday. Wednesday might be 31. So we're finally getting to the 30s here. It's just taking a while. You guys have some pretty cool bat caves over there, Michael. Have you ever visited those? Or I think there's a bat bridge for one of them. I don't know, they're on my to-do list to visit next time. Gravy says you're hoping it is up to the 80s because you want a warm July to November. So you want to go camping. Yep, and not have it be cold. Yep, I hear you on that. That'd be nice to go camping. I love going camping. I grew up camping. I absolutely love camping. Ooh, and we start getting hot temperatures over there. It's gonna be pretty nice. Let's see. I don't know if I go to this website, if it helps me convert it for you guys easier. It does. Okay, Fahrenheit, 70 degrees right now. We will get up to 88 degrees Fahrenheit on Sunday. and perhaps 91 degrees Fahrenheit on Wednesday. So we are going to warm up quickly here. I went from pretty mild temperatures, nice spring, and then now summer is going to hit pretty quickly here. Just in time for June. Yeah, that bridge in Austin. Yes, Michael. You need to go there. That is something I am really interested in going to see. Yeah, so next week I'll be on the road with Juan. And then I'll be home for a couple of weeks after that, so no streams next week from me. I am setting up my Steam Deck right now. I haven't updated it in a while. Getting that kind of set up. I don't know if I'll play Fire Emblem Sim on it or I'll play a different game while on the road. I like playing Fire Emblem Sim on it, but there's a lot of mods to always synchronize back and forth, and I don't know. I guess it pain in the butt the way that gets updated. Let's do this little row over here, it looks like. I'm sorry, it's a little funny to me, Michael. It's like, why would they go all that way with a boat? It makes no sense to me. There's better lakes in between. I mean, you stick up by the Great Lakes and stuff. A lot of other lakes. You don't have to go to Texas for one. Find it a little funny. Maybe they just want the nice warm weather. Maybe that's what it is. Okay. Almost done with this contract, and then we'll do the sunflowers. That will be a lot longer of a contract to do. And we'll see after that what we want to do. Might be end of the stream by the time I do the end of the sunflower. We'll see. That one probably is going to take a lot longer than I think. If we can get all of this into the trailer, it should have no problem. I don't think that trailer's super full. I'll have to empty it before the end of the row though. Getting kind of full. Yep, there we go. The field info says a guy named David owns this field. So it's kind of fun to see those little tidbits they put in there. Yeah, I can only think about the good weather, maybe. It's hard to know, Michael. So we are 75% full in the trailer. Hopefully we get it all into the trailer. It'd be so much easier if it just all fits in there, but it might be very hard. 92%, yeah, that's what I thought. I'm like, it's not gonna happen. 100%. Okay, so we're gonna harvest the rest of this field. And then I'm gonna drive this down to the main farm that we're not using. And the trailer can meet us there, fill that, and bring that where it needs to go. Instead of coming all the way back up here. And fold this harvester head up, it should be fine. Oh, it's such an odd angle. Whew, looks tipsy. I always really enjoy when I see license plates over here from the East Coast. I see them from all over the place, because we travel so much, I see them. But it's always pretty cool. It's like, oh, what a trip. I really like seeing where everybody comes from. I like thinking about how people probably thought that when we've been traveling, when we brought our pickup to certain places, about like, British Columbia, where's that? Or, that's a long ways away, right? Thanks, Charles, for stopping in. Have a good rest of your evening. Or day, depending on where you are. Ooh. Just missed that train coming. Right there. There's a train coming. You probably see a lot of Ontario, maybe some Quebec. Wouldn't surprise me if you saw some New Brunswick license plates, maybe. Nice Michigan plate. I saw a Texas plate not too long ago, I think last week. Of course, it's much more common up here for us to see like Alaska and those kind of places as well. You guys would probably be like, "Whoa, that would be crazy if you saw them," but it's much more common over here. And I see quite a bit of Washington, Oregon, California, Idaho. See quite a few of those. But during summer, it's so common to see a lot of different ones on trips over here to Vancouver. I've never seen a Canadian plate, Michael. Well, I was gonna say, it probably is a little bit harder to drive all the way to Texas unless you really want to, the Canadian vehicle. So we didn't even drive down there. Like, once drove down there once for work, but when we went to Texas, we flew in and rented a vehicle. Definitely cost quite a bit to bring a vehicle down there. It's a long trip. I'm gonna park this over here and wait for the truck and trailer. We now need to go bring that over and empty it. Oh, no, why are we going that way? There's no way out. Okay, we gotta go this way. No way out that way. Not really. Well, that makes sense, Gravy. It's much more common. Canadians at the racetrack. Especially if it's a decent racetrack, yeah, probably see them quite a bit. Speed limit is 60, well I can go 53, so that works. Yep, I've seen quite a few Mexico plates. I mean, in Belize I've seen them. In Texas I think we saw them. Yeah, I think I've seen one or two of them out this way. Not very often. I do see quite a bit of European plates of some sort. And they must, I don't know if they bring them over for vacation or they move over here, import them, or just fly them over for vacation. I don't know. Last one I saw was like a off-roading RV that they had modified. That was from, I don't know, Switzerland or somewhere. I don't know. But for some reason it must be cheap enough for certain people to just be like, hey, I'm going to bring my vehicle over to Vancouver. I don't know. Crazy to me. I don't see how it can be cheap. Yep. I totally understand that, but I don't think it it's probably cheap to do that. Gravy says no. It's not really common in the countryside, so when the city folk come over to the countryside, it's kind of a given probably that you're not from around here. Speed limit is 25. Can you imagine if I had a follow speed limit? I think if S22 had a map that would ding you if you sped through a town. I don't know about that. motorcycles are out here enjoying the weather. Hopefully the train doesn't appear. So next month they're going to a water park. That seems like something you would enjoy. Contract finished. I'll keep this corn, go get the rest of the corn. Put that into the corn dryer. And Gravy says there are 3 bridges to Canada, New York. Yep. Well, with the St. Lawrence River there, it's a lot easier for New York to trade from that end to Canada across to the port, right? Pretty easy to do it that way. Now the other end of New York is out in the ocean, right? So yeah, you're kind of situated where it's pretty easy to trade with Canada. Pool is 25 feet deep at the water park, Michael? Yeah, that's pretty deep. Going to a water park seems fun right now, but I don't know. The only decent one by us is in the US, where you've got a Chilliwack area, or you have to go all the way to Edmonton, I think. I think there's some small ones north of me, but I really wouldn't call them a water park. The Edmonton one was fun, but we were both getting sick when we were there. And then it was too busy and crowded to really enjoy too much of it. Okay. Looks like we got almost 6,500 liters. People watching, 16 likes. Thank you, everybody. And that makes a lot of sense to me, Gravy. All those countries makes sense to me. New York definitely has a lot to offer. From industry to farming, right? And everything in between, right? put this into the corn dryer. I'll take that. 6,500 liters almost. We're saving. Put into the corn dryer for production. We can sneak through here because the combine's not here. A little bit of a shortcut. And then I'll just take the contract money as well. Only got 5 grand from it, but a little bit of corn is worth quite a bit too. So okay, welcome in. How's it going today? Now we'll go start the sunflower contract. That one gets us only just under 18,000, but actually sunflowers will take over and buy the oil mill and get some oil for some productions made. So I'm kind of being picky on what contracts I take because we can use that for production. You're doing awesome. Glad to hear it. You're pretty good. A lot better than I was the other day. Get some energy back. Feeling hungry though. Kind of see how long I stream for. How hungry I'm getting. Just noticed there's a whole bunch of specks over my monitor. I'll have to clean that later. Some of those days make sense as well, Gravy. I'm glad you're being educated about it though, I'll let you know. I don't think everybody thinks about the St. Lawrence River, like it's really underestimated how important that river plays a part into trade. You can get ships all the way over to Michigan, right? Like, even farther, depending, right? Okay, so parked like that, we have to take turns now. Just going to the sunflower field. Yeah, so this is the normal beginning map when you start Alma. And I decided I did not want to start on it. So I'm on a different one. There's no road over to where I want to go. I'm trying to be polite, but I'm just gonna have to drive across the ground here. I like this horse stable. I almost thought about putting it in my single player, but it's huge. Like it was a little too big for where I want it, so I can't do that. Okay, this is gonna take a while. Where are my GPS lines? There we go. Not really showing up for where I want them. There we go. It's having a hard time. It's like, no, I don't want this line, GPS. Yeah, let's just drive over here. Let's try that. I'll correct that. A lot of cargo ships that go to New York, yep. Lots and lots of them, that's for sure. I'm kind of disappointed with sunflowers in this game. They look pretty and all until you harvest them. I can't really show you. But the sunflower head, it doesn't really look that pleasing when you harvest it. It's kind of flat and bland. It's not really that cool and exciting. Oh, you guys don't get school zones for the summer? I don't know with how they redid things up here, if there are school zones in the summer or not now. Or do they consider them playgrounds up here now? They rewrote speed limit signs and now I don't know if they're active during the summer or not. That is a good question. %, full. We haven't done too much at all. I told it to hide the GPS lines and it has not done that. It's a little bugged up for some reason. Yeah, it's a few more weeks here till the kids are in school here. So it's the middle of June. I don't really know the date, I just know it's usually the middle of, or late June even. %, full. Yeah, I'm gonna get full pretty quickly here. Contract's 5%, 6% done. I wish this GPS was a little bit more rounded, it'd be a lot easier. There we go. Now you get it the 16th of June, elementary gets out on the 22nd. That was similar to what happens at Bear Gravy with those dates. It's really late into the year. I remember it was beginning of June, or the first week of June is usually when I got out of school. And then grade 12 was always like the last week of May, I think. You go back in November? Or do you mean September? Usually it's September that you guys go back. Now, a lot of it is due to weather. A lot of the colder climates have more snow days. And then you guys usually do it because of how hot you get, right? But in Michigan, we could only have so many snow days before we had to stay later in June to make up those snow days. You only get so many freebies before you had to stay later into the year. Hey, right, family, game, and welcome in. But right now we're talking about school, and it's making me feel old. I think about how many years ago I graduated, and it makes me feel old. Harvesting some sunflowers in game. Our contract. Gonna take a while to do this one, it looks like. And like, it doesn't make sense for November, but September makes sense. They go back after Labor Day. So we'll play a guessing game, Gravy. And Michael, how many years ago do you think I graduated? This should be a little bit fun. Okay. Now let's go find where the combine is. Okay, nice swimming pool there for you, Michael. Can't go diving in that one. Don't recommend it. Oop. Yep. Doing pretty good. How about you, right? Hope you're doing pretty well. Gravy guess it's 30 years since I graduated. Let's see if Michael has a guess. Michael's guessing 22 years ago. It's interesting how you guys got to that math, but I don't get how Michael did 22. I think you forgot what year it was, Michael. The 22 plus 2002 does not make sense to me at all. The answer is 20 years ago, in 2005. When they did that whole invite me to a class reunion or whatever, and I just laughed and laughed and laughed. No. I'm not traveling that far of a distance for a class reunion. Like, with technology nowadays, so people want to keep in touch with them, already keep in touch. think I can remember. I think I can remember how many years ago Juan graduated. Yeah. The way I want to say school, but it's more of a town. What they do now is they kind of group everybody together. So like, while it would be like meant for my class, other classes show up and have a reunion at the same time. And it's, while mine would be like for the 20th, theirs might be for like the 31st or 40th or 15th. I don't know. They kind of have one jolly party. I don't know. It's kind of weird to me. But the majority of people I know that I went to school with still live around the same town area that I went to school. Sadly, not many have left the area. So they probably all see each other quite often. Dirty Ann, welcome in. A nice pair of sunglasses got there. At least he brought two this time to share. Now we can both have some cool looking sunglasses. You guys can't really see my sunglasses, but they're purple and blue. They're not sunglasses, glasses. I don't know what I said, but my glasses actually are kind of purplish and blue. This time of day when the sun starts to really get warm, and it comes through the balcony window. It's really warm here. Won't be long and I'll be having the AC on. Starting this weekend, that AC will probably be turned on. I should give the filter a nice clean before we turn it on. I'll try to remember to do that. To clean the filter for the air purifier, so I should make a note here to vacuum AC filter and an air purifier filter as well. There, wrote a note. The random things I think about sometimes while streaming. But that's why I wrote it down. Pen and paper right here, write it down. "53% full." Oh. We'll see how far we can go before we're full. Oh, no, forgot to turn the harvester on. I have it so these lines should hide, and they keep doing this. Let's try again. There we go, now it works. Like I did with the other contract, it didn't work on this one, now it does. So much better. You don't see those lines in cap. One more row. Yep, more than likely. I'm hoping to get some good extra sunflowers to put into the oil mill to get some sunflower oil for some productions that I'm doing. Let's see. Next one kinda goes way down there. I'm just gonna turn around and go back because I don't want to be going this direction and get full, because then I can't get the tractor in. But if I go this way and go all the way up, it'll work. There we go. So at my single player game, I'm playing with realistic weather, and it's been raining in that game, and I'm starting to get puddles on the fields and everything, and I've been watching the moisture level as it changes and everything. It's really interesting actually to see the realistic weather mod. Kind of hoping that I can like that mod, but it's not too aggressive in nature. A little bit here. I think there'll be more up above, but we'll see. No, that should be the last of it. We're going around and down the other side. Our truck and trailer on the other side anyways. Don't know when to start going back down, but we'll just pick the outer row and hopefully that works. Well, I might have to do a few outer rows, but yeah. Start over here. Alright, so I don't know what next I should do for a map after Alma for that new production I want to do. I do definitely want to play on Alma still, but I also don't want to do that new production just on Alma. I could. It's just if he doesn't update Alma soon, I'm gonna be kind of frustrated with not being able to do everything on here. A lot easier to back up. Oh, it's 5:20 already. Didn't realize what time it was. 14 people watching, 18 likes. Appreciate that. 95% full. Or get full on this row coming up here. A little weird music note made me question what was happening. Forgot music was on, it's been so quiet. There we go. And this was 36% full. So I should be able to fill the harvester one more time without having to run this down to the store to put it in the mission point. Yeah. The field isn't too big, but once you start harvesting it, you're like, yeah, this takes some time for that size of field. Yep, I agree. This is multiplayer. I do have it set up for people on PC could join. I am looking for, like I say, another map. And the new mod that came out today for supermarket productions. I really want to do that one. It has like 50 new recipes or something. So it's gonna be like crazy to do it, but that is my goal. Kind of start down here, it looks like. Turn around. Thought. No, maybe I was mistaken about where this starts. I could have done this one this way without turning around. Okay. Yeah, turned around. That's fine. Yeah, Alma's really deceiving about how big the fields are. Once you start playing on it, you're like, yeah, they're pretty big. I'm not really a fan of the European maps. Look up Ray County, Missouri map. Okay, give me a second here. And we'll come in and see some farmer. Let me just bring that up here before I forget. And I start typing and it's like, bam bam. Let me just see where I can find that one. Okay, oh, doesn't have much about it. I guess I would have to watch a video. Yeah, who made it? Is it... Does he... Does he have like a Facebook or something? Where I can find it more. Ichigo. Maybe it's here. It's probably on here somewhere. He has lots of stuff. It looks like that he's... Ooh, I like that. Yeah. Okay. I want to know more about it, so I'll have to look it up. Okay. I'll keep that up and I'll look at it after the stream. Is it something that you think somebody on single player can handle, or is it more of a bigger map for multiplayer? I'm kind of curious what things he's added to it and what makes it unique. I'll definitely take a look at it. Nice regular size. I do know a few people that won't join my multiplayer if I have non-mod hub maps, or any mods in general. But they haven't joined in a while. And the people that do join, I think, would download non-mod hub. So I have to consider that as well. I don't have a problem downloading non-mod hub, especially if it's from a legit modder page. But there's some people that won't do it. Okay, sounds good, yep. Like I say, I'll take a look after the stream for sure. I left that up in a different browser tab and then close it, minimized it, so I'll take a look at it. I really like to find unique maps to play. Like I like Alma because it is supposed to have the unique pumpkin pies and apple pies and popcorn and things like that, right? So I like unique maps. I found some guy made a map. Tour you through? Okay. Is that the map you're playing right now too? Yeah, I do a lot of it. I'm careful about it. I know enough computer stuff to make sure I don't get viruses or whatever, but there's a couple of people, which I respect if they don't want to and they're not comfortable with it, or the parents tell them not to, but it limits who will join me for sure on a stream, a multiplayer. And with it getting summertime, the kids will be out of school. And I know a couple of them that won't join if it's not mod hub. So I have to think about if I want to play a playthrough during the summer and have help on the farm, if I want them to join or not. So I do get a lot more people that join in the summer when school is out. Oh, I forgot to turn that on. So right now I have a single player game, which is just for me. Then I have a PC only, and then our Ganantal, that Juan and I both do, is console and PC friendly. So we try to have a mix. We do single player so we can unlock achievements and we can just do whatever mods we feel like. And then we try to at least have one map that was always multiplayer friendly for console players as well. But usually, at least this one, it won't be console friendly because there's some mods I like that are not console friendly. You're still here, Gravy? That's fine. There's a lot of people lurking and doing multiple things at the same time as well. It's all good. I'm doing some research. Curiosity gets me. I'm like, do I ask about what research or do I not want to know what research? I mean, the 50-50 there if I dare ask. Okay. Have this kind of more of a rectangle shape now. Just turn around at the end and go back up. I'm 40% done with this contract. I thought it would probably take the rest of my stream to do it. Don't want to be educated about your favorite sport. I'm trying to think. Motorsport. Definitely something you can research quite a bit into. Been watching a lot more hockey lately because it's playoffs than I have been watching motorsports. Kind of neglecting watching NASCAR. There's only so much time on the weekend. And as weather gets nicer and nicer, I don't want to be sitting in front of the screen during the good weather. Even right now, go look outside and be like, it's nice enough to go and do something. Maybe after I'm done streaming, I will eat some dinner, go on a nice walk. %73% full. I recognize NC. Saying hi. Okay, let's see if this fills up or not. %90 full. The thumb is starting to hurt. I have an old thumb injury. And it stops me from, mine says 11 watching, but maybe we'll go for your 16, Nacho. Nacho says, wow. I'm enjoying it. You guys are pretty awesome. You get to listen to me babble on about random stuff, but it's awesome. I am going to end the stream probably in 20-ish minutes. Redirect at the top of the hour there. And I'll go find some dinner and then go enjoy some beautiful weather outside. So it is calling my name right now to go out there and enjoy it. I don't think I'll walk down to the beach, but I could go walk down to the beach in the water and enjoy a sunset. Or I could be lazy and drive to the beach and park and then go walk along the beach. We'll see. Yep. He's been playing Warcraft the last few days. You have it 8 o'clock your time, 6 o'clock my time, yep. I don't mind redirecting him, but I've been trying to take turns in who I redirect to. But if he's gonna be doing that, we could pop over there as well. Oh, that's the wrong button. Are you playing Warcraft at all yet, Nacho, or not quite yet? I would love to buy the game. I'm not saying it's not worth the money, but I'm also saying it costs quite a bit. And I have to debate if I want to pay that much right now. Watching the lambs jump around and play. You always forget. I like the little sell points that set up here. You're fighting the urge to play. There's a few other games I want to play. I would like to do more than just stream farming sim. I told myself I would do more than just stream farming sim, but I'm back into just doing farming sim. But I would like to play other games as well. Yep. I have that theory too, that I end up in the stream graveyard after a couple weeks. Yep. It's new and exciting right now. But yeah, it's kind of gonna get old, so to speak. Like, there's only so much to do. People are gonna play all the maps and explore it all, and then there won't be much else to do. one of those games that there's only so many ways to play that game. Okay, that didn't take too long to go empty that, but now we're back. I'm hoping I can get at least half the money raised for that other field. Well, I don't have as big of a loan. We're heading into winter, so I don't know if I want to buy it anyways. Before winter, when the contracts slow down and I can't pay off the loan. Maybe I'll wait and see in the spring. I do appreciate Alia sticking around, lurking, commenting. I notice James has been playing V Rising lately, which is a vampire game. It's multiplayer. He's probably too advanced in his save game right now to stream it, but I was like, wonder if he would want to do a multiplayer of that. I streamed it for a bit last year, and that went over pretty well. It's your birthday? Well, happy birthday there, Mick. Hopefully you have a good birthday. Anything exciting for your birthday? I went to the amusement park for your birthday. Awesome. That is one plus about having birthdays this time of year. You can go out and enjoy that kind of thing. My birthday's end of November. There's not much to do at the end of November for a birthday. You know, the weather's not good. It's kind of rainy or snowy, miserable. You can't really go out and do anything at the end of November. So, I always feel kind of lucky for people that have birthdays this time of year. You can go out and enjoy them. Michael was in here earlier talking about water parks. You're talking about amusement parks. You guys are making me want to go out and enjoy some amusement park with water park. That's for sure. We're getting there with this sunflower contract. 58% done. But the field is actually starting to look kind of decent. Nice long rectangle, but starting to get to a shape that I can work with a lot easier. Might have enough time, not on stream, but in October to do the soybean contract. Get some money out of that one as well. And I don't need the extra soybean, but it's good money if I were to keep it and sell it at the high price. Thought about putting a soybean factory in here. Just so there's something a little bit more to do with soybean, but I couldn't be bothered with that. So I can just focus on other crops. Supposed to be focusing a lot on corn in this map to do the corn dryer and popcorn, and that's what I've been trying to do. $17 people watching. Awesome, I'm excited about that. Oh, it jumped down to 16, but still pretty exciting. Okay. What if I left that trailer on? The truck and trailer with it. Maybe not. Should stop here though and empty it while I'm this close to it. %3 down the contract, it says. There we go. Go ahead and finish this row. Remember to do something else I want to do. I have new Audible book credits I want to use up. Remind myself to buy and download some more books for the series I've been listening to. And when I'm on the road next week with Juan, we have some books to listen to. We do a lot of podcasts and audiobooks on the road, so if you guys have some suggestions, feel free to mention them. You can always do it privately too if you don't want to mention it publicly. Just find me on Discord. Give me some stuff to listen to. In the mountains we don't always have radio, so we do a lot of podcasts and audiobooks. There's a moose. Your sister graduated high school. Tell her congrats. Or tell her the other Michigander says congrats. A random Canadian. That is definitely exciting. We were just talking about high school and graduating high school and all that earlier. Brings back memories, that's for sure. Moosey brought Nacho back to the stream quickly. Hey, here I'm Moose, you have to come say hi. Usually I summon the moose if I talk about food. It didn't happen today. It's usually how that works. What did Bon say? He's counting how many black bears he's seen this year. Or this summer, he's up to 6 black bears he's seen already. I've only seen one of them. You've seen 6 of them. Haven't seen any moose this year. We usually see quite a few moose when we're driving. But now we're just starting to see black bears, so maybe I'll see some moose. Maybe. Means the grass is green enough for them to come closer to the road. So, probably will see the moose closer to the road as well. We've seen quite a few elk and mountain goats. So kind of what happens here is the grass gets greener on the top of the mountains and then slowly comes down into the valley. So as the animals have more and more food closer to the bottom of the valley and the highways, they are showing up. And usually they disappear once it gets too hot. They'll go back up in elevation to where it's cooler. So I always say it's this time of year, like the end of May, beginning of June, for 2 weeks, 3 weeks, you might see all the wildlife, and then they just disappear for the rest of the summer, really. We have like a herd of mountain goats north of town here. How about at least 20 of them for a take for the day? It's the most I've ever seen there. It's pretty awesome. We've been seeing, I don't know if it's a lynx. We think it's a lynx, not a bobcat, but we've been seeing one of those. Bighorn sheep we see. Really cool, the wildlife that we see over here. %, full. Why not? Go do the same thing and empty over here right now. Gonna be close to finishing this contract at the top of the hour, but probably gonna miss it by a few minutes here. Well, that's okay, I can finish it off stream here. Hello, Mr. Maddie. How's it going? Welcome in. It's always awesome to see you guys jumping in and saying hi. I'm super glued. Come on. Cruise control. There we go. I like how the mirrors work in FS25. Well, not to all tractors, but actually are really nice looking actually now when they do work. A little bit of realism there. I like it. $77% done with this contract. Rethinking if I want to do the other soybean one. I want to, but am I prepared for how long it's gonna take? Hey Hodge! You guys are number one. Number one indeed. Welcome in. How has everything been for you lately? You guys are definitely number one. Only a couple rows left here. Yay. I'm like going too fast. Forgot to turn the harvester on. Something's wrong if you're going too fast, I'll tell you that much. Feels like you're on a launch pad. There's something wrong if we're going too fast. 80% done with contract. I could probably finish it if I delivered right now, or be pretty close to it, but it'd be pretty nice to finish this off. And I do not own the oil mill to put this into there. We should do that. The oil mill probably will not hold much because it's just a really small one. How much does the other small production I have hold? Maybe 10,000 liters, maybe, if that. Oh, 3,000. Yeah, it probably won't hold that much. I could always lease the bigger oil mill. I'd rather not do that, but we'll see. You kind of want to limit how many things I actually lease instead of buying. The oil mill is one I think I could buy and year round have oil coming out of it. Almost done here. Getting there. $85% done contract. Yeah, we're gonna have a nice bonus of sunflowers, I think. I have quite a bit left over. Really hoping they fix precision farming and update it soon. Really hoping that's what they're doing. So I would like to add it back to the map, but I'm not going to until they actually fix it. Last row. It's not done quite exactly at the time I wanted, but we'll get there. We might get full before the end of the row here. 78% full. Nice view. You can almost feel like you are in Missouri or the Midwest. That's how the layout is of the map. Really excited to go look at this other map here. See how that looks. %91% full. 88% done with the contract. Might get 90% even without delivering the product. This is gonna be really close. %90 done. There we go. That much more to harvest. Let's see if we can do this. I do want to try to harvest the last of that before I deliver this. Just in case the contract's finished and it won't let me harvest it. I want to be able to. Trailer 66% full, so we should be able to put most of this in here. Not all of it, but most of it. This should work out nicely. And then we're gonna deliver this quickly, finish the contract. Probably put a lot of the sunflower seed into our silo if the oil mill does not take it. And that would be something I don't have to plant in the spring then. Perhaps. There we go, and then take 1,000 liters. And then whatever else is on the field here. This way I know I can harvest a whole field here. If I delivered it right now, that extra 10% would be gone and I couldn't get this off the field. There we go. 91% done, yeah. Oh man, we're gonna have so much extra sunflower. Picked a good contract for that. You guys are still here? I appreciate that. I know there's some other people streaming here. I'll get you guys over to that very quickly. Just wanted this little bit here to be done. You guys are awesome for sticking around. I really appreciate it. And we're going to fold up the corn header here. We're just gonna drive this back to our main farm here. We can at least bring it to this farm. And jump back here to speed things up a little bit. Well, this song sounds fun. Makes me wanna get up and dance. You love 3 chase, not just one. Clever. I'll give you credit for that one. It's funny and clever. I don't see one tonight in chat. You must be in no cell zone. Must be working. Oop. Accident driving. We're just looking at where he is. I can find where he is. Oh yeah, he's on top of a mountain pass right now. In fact, you love 3 chasing Spider-Man. Like I said, I don't know our streaming schedule for this weekend. We're just gonna cut across here a little bit. The weather's gonna be nice. We're probably gonna be outside enjoying it, being in our new RV, out hiking. So we'll see how much streaming we actually do. If the weather behaves, it won't be too bad of a weekend to go out. Yeah, we have been working, or actually Juan's been working more than I have in the background. We're getting Starlink set up more permanently on the RV. It'll be a little bit more to go before we have it mounted up there, but we're kind of hoping we'll be able to have Starlink up there sooner than later while we're out driving and do like live streams from the RV. That'd be kind of exciting. Your Sanders definitely take a hit with the nice weather. Oh yeah. I definitely notice a difference in streams depending on the weather, the season, the holidays. It's kind of interesting to kind of pick up on that. Kind of look at the analytics and kind of see how that goes. Even like with Juan's main channel, just noticing the difference. It's really interesting. I like having the sheep and goats there. Originally, you're supposed to have the cows do that, and I just wanted the sheep and goats instead. Yeah, let's see how much of this I can keep. Ah, so 9,600 liters plus whatever we have on the other one. So probably a little over 10,000 liters. So I kind of put some of the mills. This music's annoying me right now. I can't talk over it. Okay, turn that off. I kind of put some more small mills over here. We have like an oil mill, grain mill, and another dairy, I think it was. Like this one costs, what does it tell you? 36,000 for the oil mill. If we can afford that right now, we'll probably get that one. This one is probably 36 as well. Yep, and probably that one as well. So, kind of have it in like somebody's backyard is kind of what I was trying to do. Not the best, and I don't have the right angle to back into it now. So we might turn around and come back at it from a different angle here. See if I can do that. Otherwise it's not gonna work. Oop, 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 don't hit the curb. I kind of wanted these productions on the main farm, but I couldn't really find a place I wanted them, so I just placed them here. And then I zeroed it out so I didn't own them. Instead of buy the property, place everything, sell the property, sell the productions in the XML file to make it work, but it's what I wanted to do. Dump some sunflowers in here. Awesome. Oh no, it didn't take 79 liters. Oh well, we're close. Okay, so this things take a lot more than I thought. Interesting. Okay, so we want to make sunflower. We don't have canola yet, but we will soon. Awesome. We have that going. I'm just gonna park this here and direct you guys over. Thank you so much to everybody who's still here watching, lurking, liking, commenting. You guys are totally awesome. I appreciate it. We will see you this weekend at some time. Let's head over to Rex. Or we could do JJ, but Rex, I think we should do that. And he's playing with JJ, so you can go say hi to both of them. I mean, could do JJ, just make Rex. It'd be kind of funny. Thank you, Nacho. The links go to you guys. I'm out of here for now. Adios.